How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here, back with another Hbar update. Wow, incredible. We called this entire pump pretty much from the low down here. We were suggesting to enter some longs down here. If you were tuning in since then, well done. If you weren't, do subscribe. Over half of you aren't. Also, do like this video and leave a comment underneath. I would also suggest turning on those notification bells on, as I do live streams from time to time. I did do one this week already, and I've made a whole bunch of updates today. We took a trade yesterday on Bitcoin, and I've analyzed that today. We took profits very nicely, and Bitcoin actually dumped exactly from where we took profits at resistance. So we're going to dive into Hbar today. We can see that, I want to say, target has been met, but we can clearly see that we were front run. I'm going to show you some key levels of support and resistance today, showing that we actually got rejected pretty much where we need to. But yeah, more to follow along, so just do stay tuned. And let's dive into this update now. So on the daily, we see a whole bunch of moving averages sitting down here back on the neckline of this massive inverse head and shoulders pattern. Technically speaking, we haven't met the target. There's a lot of people, if I said, yes, we met the target, there's going to be a lot of people saying, no, you didn't. So I'm just going to sit here and say we didn't. Although, if it was me alone not talking to you guys, I'd say target met. But we can see the 618 did not get tapped, although we managed to pump in the direction we should have. Pretty much the whales were just front running the target, and then we saw a dump just before meeting that target. Main reason why we are beneath the 200, we're back down here under the 786, is because of that 200 EMA, which is something that I've been warning of on the channel for a few weeks now. Ever since we came down into here, I was saying that price should eventually come up to this golden pocket. However, this does stand in the way. It might not allow us to go up and hit the target. But there we go. We did have one more pump through to get up there. Nice to see. However, if you did check out yesterday's video, it said Hbar must do this or else. And so essentially, of course, we wanted to get up to there. And I'm going to show you another resistance right now, which shows that we actually did meet the target. That's why I would say that we have met the target. In my own personal trading, I am using the 0.65. I don't tend to use it in the videos, just like you don't usually see all 5 of these moving averages. You only see 3 of them. There's a lot more things that I don't use in these updates because it just does get more confusing, and it's just, yeah, I already have to explain the fibs and the EMAs enough. Imagine adding more to it. So if you want more information, just private message me on my Twitter to find out more information, whether you want to learn this or not. But what we see over here is that the 200 EMA is still being respected as resistance. In fact, this is deciding the trend, and so while we are beneath it and rejecting it, we're technically still in a downtrend. So that's why the title yesterday was or else. Or else we stay in a downtrend and look for new lows. It's not what I personally think will happen, but there were a few comments in the comment section below talking about price coming back down to 3.5 cents. You are not wrong to suggest 3.5 cents, because in fact, guys, we are yet to invalidate down. Actually, no, I'll get into that. So pretty much as we were coming up, we still hadn't invalidated this, but we can see yesterday's daily candle close was above the 1 Fibonacci. So this is a great thing. Although we pumped into the golden pocket and got rejected and is still currently below 200 EMA, I really do like that we reclaimed that 1 Fibonacci on the daily candle close. So this is something that we were suggesting in yesterday's update, what we wanted to see going forward for Hbar to stop going on that bearish path, for it to head up to that golden pocket. We missed the 618, we hit that 6.5. I would have been looking at the 6.5 as well in my personal analysis. But yeah, so now that we've reclaimed the 1 Fibonacci, it needs to be held as support. So yes, we have a lot of key supports with the moving averages here on the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders, that it is suggesting that you can come down all the way to them. But as we have now seen a daily candle close above the 1 Fib level, we need to see consistency. We need to see follow through now. So after closing above it, which we hadn't got over here or over here previously, we got it in yesterday's candle. So that is why we pumped up into there, because simply that's what we've been waiting for. You see how we reclaimed the 1 Fibonacci there? We attempted to go to the 618 or the golden pocket, but failed to do so, closing back under. Another attempt yesterday where I forgot where we were doing that video update, but nice to see that. I think during the video we were up here, or no, we were already rejected. We were somewhere along the way down, but I was suggesting that this other inverse head and shoulders over here the neckline being this ascending one over here needs to be held as support. So come into there, look at where the EMAs are sitting, and then look for that continuation. So what we now need to see to stop this from happening is eventually whether we come down all the way to this inverse head and shoulders or just this smaller one over here and hold the 1 fib level, we need to see price flipping where we've just rejected into support. So we're getting rejected now, coming back to key levels, then have a breakthrough, flip it into support, and this is how we can head up to our range high. I briefly spoke about this being the target. In fact, on the reclaim of the 1 fib level, technically speaking, we should eventually head up there. This is currently our range that we're trapped within. You can see price was trading between the two before a break to the downside, and so if we were to ever break back in, which we have reclaimed this level now, just hold it as support. Again, we are currently rejecting key levels of resistance here and here, so that's why in the immediate short term we are coming back down. Can come as low as this. I would like to see the 1 fib level held at 5390, and then for reversal flip these areas into support to head up to our 7769 cents area. So from today's current price, this would be a move of 37%. Given totally free here, but I do of course understand that price needs to come down first. So if we were to come back down to here, this would be a move of 46%. The lower, of course, the higher the percentage this becomes. So if we come back down to that inverse head and shoulders neckline, this would be a 55% move, but I'm not too keen on saying that it will 100% go down there. As of now, we need to see more playing out. Let's go over to the 4-hour time frame, where it actually does show price almost tapping that 618, a little bit better than that daily time frame. So it's quite annoying that it didn't get to the 618. But again, if you're using that 6.5 as well, we can see it that it did actually reject. Of course, while we are beneath this, it means that the reversal wave has been created. And so technically speaking, if we fail to ever reclaim these levels, that is why we had a few people commenting about 3.5 cents. So we need to reclaim these levels 6126 all the way up until 6.5, let's just say, flip that into support, and then there's like a, I can't say 100% guaranteed, but it's like a 90% chance that we never come back down here again if we can flip that into support. But as it is still resistance, there is still that small chance, because it's all probabilities here, that we can return back down to this low if all hell breaks loose. Of course, we need Bitcoin dumping like crazy, but that's just something to keep in the back of our mind, if and not to be surprised if it does happen. But at the moment, we have this inverse head and shoulders here. I'm just going to say we've met the target, and so for that reason, we're going to reverse and start to head down. Now I've shown you those key levels of support today. Make sure that we do hold them, and then have another pump and a go at breaking above this. Guys, if you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe as over half of you aren't, and comment underneath these videos to bump up the algorithm. These are all the metrics that YouTube uses to get these videos out to more like-minded people like yourselves. And with all that effort that I do put in daily for you guys, I'd love to see it reciprocated and see people passionately liking and commenting every single day as well. I know a handful of you do that, so I am really appreciative of you lot. So not much more to say other than we need to see that 1 fib level held. This is going to mean that we're back within this range between the 1 fib level at 5390 and 7769. So we can expect a pump eventually up into that price point, unless we now get rejected over here, flip that 1 fib level back into resistance and start to head lower. Don't you worry, I will be up here to update you guys in further detail. But that's pretty much it from me. If you didn't really get it, just go back. There was more than enough information of all the levels of supports that we need to hold and what resistances that we need to break. If you haven't got it, this is where you need to consider joining my Discord community. But I can also give you 3 months totally free in my Discord chat if you take action through my course or my mentorship plan. I'm going to guide you through it right now. Click those links in the description, whether you want to head straight to my Twitter and private message me for more details, a little private chat between us two, or you can take action through these links over here. Whether you want to support me as a creator and buy a beer for me, that is totally up to you. Just make sure you do get your comments in, regardless of whether you want to support the channel. Supporting the channel there are other ways of supporting the channel, of course, by liking, commenting and subscribing. That is the bare minimum that I ask. If you want to go that step further, you can buy me some beer. There are other people doing this as well, but this is where you can actually see people taking action, is why I wanted to come over here. So there's people taking action on the course, joining the chat, taking action on the mentorship, buying beer, and loads of people joining the chat. We just revamped it over here. So So if you want to request cryptos, you can also do so. Otherwise, take action for the membership level over here. It will tell you everything that you can expect in that community, but you can get it totally free for 3 months if you take action on this course, which you'll have for the rest of your life, teaching you from zero knowledge into self-sufficient trader. Otherwise, you can take action on mentorship or one-to-one coaching, whether you want 5 hours with me or 10 hours with me, which is the full plan. Again, with both of these options, you do get 3 months free in the chat, which is £60 worth, as well as the course totally free for the rest of your life. After these 3 months are free, you then get this for £10 instead of £20. Whether you stay and want to go on with it for £10 or leave and at any moment in time come back, it will be £10 for any past students of mine. There are a whole bunch of people in the Discord community over here. There's about 80 plus people here, or 80 or 90 plus, actually 90 plus people in here. We all love Louis' advice. There you go. So, well, not financial advice, not financial advice. So we don't want to see that being said. But yeah, there were some trades that we did over here. Again, this is not strictly crypto, but a whole bunch of people in here are interested in crypto. But I do trade forex, in index funds, and we were profiting like crazy on those yesterday. I did actually take a second position on there. Let me go to reviewing my past trades. And yeah, this is where people can learn from me and whatnot. I know this has gotten a bit longer now onto this part, but yeah, if any of you are interested, then just hit me up on my Twitter and we can get you into this chat and get you starting on the right journey, becoming a self-sufficient trader.